What do you make of this whole Biden situation? Should he stay? Should he go? Will he go?
Well, he should have gone a long time ago. You know, I think there's an article in the American Constitution, I think it's the 27th Amendment, if my memory serves me right, but forgive me if I'm wrong, that says if a president is not capable of doing the job... 25th, OK, thank you. Then he can be ousted. You know, they can get rid of him in a humane way, if you like, and put in the deputy president will take over. That should have happened a long, long time ago because his cognitive decline is clear. I mean, he's clearly not up to the job. He's making mistakes all over the place. He's bumbling around. You know, you saw him at the NATO summit going off looking at the sky when he was supposed to be in a photograph.
He went to kiss the wrong woman the other day, which was, well, you hope it was a mistake as opposed to just randomly kissing another blonde. But it's sad, I think, to see someone...
Very sad. You know, I mean, I really disagree with all of his policies, pretty much. I mean, politically, I don't have any sympathy for him, but as a person, he's clearly got dementia and he clearly should be retired and, you know, left to be attended to and be cared for, not to be kept in the job of the President of the United States because some people have wanted to keep him there for their own ends, I imagine.
Yes. Emma, what do you make of it? I mean, obviously, the American election's coming up in November. That would be another 5-year term. I mean, Joe Biden's 81, 4-year term. She's read her American politics. But
big West Wing fan here.
Oh, that's. I thought it was serious research. But I mean, that would mean it is 81 now. It's going to be 85.
Yeah. Look, I find it quite heartbreaking, if I'm honest. I disagree with David in terms of Biden's political approach. I think a lot of what he's done in the Inflation Reduction Act, things like that, I think have been really, really good. I think they've made quite a significant difference to the American economy. The problem is that any kind of massive structural thing like that, it's very hard to feel immediate impacts from. But he's not the man he once was. And part of the problem with the Biden story has been that if you look at 25, 30, 40-year-old footage of Biden, he did make mistakes back then. So it was very, very easy. And I'm as guilty of this as anybody else to go, well, he's always flubbed things, he's always made mistakes. The problem now is that it's not just the occasional mistake that was quite obviously just a flub. It does seem much more structural now. I'm not going to diagnose him from afar. I don't know what it is that is wrong. But he is, you know, in his 80s. He's not the young man that went to the Senate, Scranton Joe, all those years ago. And it just isn't OK, frankly, that America is having a presidential contest between a 78-year-old and an 81-year-old.
It does seem as the entire population...
It's not a country that should be a gerontocracy.
You shouldn't, like, you know, disparage all old people and say that if someone's in their 80s, well, then they need to be retired. I don't agree with that. I mean, as you said, Trump is 78 and he's full of life. He's fit as a fiddle.
I mean, if you look at his very rambling speech
just a minute, I haven't finished. He will be an excellent president if he is re-elected again for a second term. I think he will undo a lot of the bad things that Biden has done. He's going to get drilling oil again to regenerate America's economy.
Migration was another thing.
He'll control the borders of America because that is a huge issue in the United States, as it is in the United Kingdom. And President Trump said he will end the war in Ukraine within 24 hours because he can sit down with the people and stop the slaughter there. And I think that's a very, very good thing, whereas Biden has continued it and escalated it, and that's been dreadful. So, you know, I don't think just because someone is old, we should write them off because, you know, Trump is clearly in a different league to Biden and he's ready for action.